Welcome all to Cookies and Lemonade, the online music review show presented by Patrick Recording
The
Studios.
best online music review show.
Yeah, it gotta be.
Fat Profit.
Yeah, so this is the 2019 edition. We've been doing it honestly for about, I don't know, about 2 years or whatnot, but this is the first time we're going on YouTube. And yeah, so we looking to get some interaction, some feedback, talk to our fans. Cause I'm looking right now, we only 37 seconds in, but nobody's watching. And I get it.
They'll eventually tune in. They'll
We're
eventually
not
tune
gonna
in.
worry about who's not watching. We're only talking to you.
The rewatchers. Streaming hours.
This is the first time we did this on YouTube. Typically, we do it on Instagram, our Instagram live, which is always popping. So shout out to whoever is the first person.
DJ
DJ,
Big.
hey, it's Rod.
DJ Big House.
What up, Rod? What's good, bruh?
Rod in the building.
So check it. Again, this is the Cookies and Lemonade online music review show, man. Ain't shit sweet. That's the thing about it. You get cookies and lemonade, but don't think it's always gonna be sweet, buddy.
Yeah, make sure you come with them bars, man.
And if you want to get critiqued or reviewed, again, we're just testing this out this week. There's going to be a lot of different things you're going to see in the upcoming weeks if you lock in with us. But submit to we want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com. I'm actually, I forgot I can type that, huh?
I'm Fat Profit, and this is ours.
Yeah. We want
Banger.
cookies and lemonade. So real quick though, Prophet man, give them some history on you and the significance, the correlation of Patchwork.
All right, introduce myself. I'm Fat Profit. I'm the sales manager here at Patchwork Studios. I pretty much help artists get their stuff lined up to be prepared to actually make money instead of running around in a circle. Um, Consultant, last word consultant. Uh, Pretty much everything around the music board. Um, Lots of experience, but one thing in common is that we all represent the patch 100%.
Bang, 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 baby.
Quality is key. I mean, you always want to be the best. 5 stars. Um, I mean, when you want to compete, how are you going to compete on the playing field if it's not the playing field? You know what I mean? It's always a difference.
But what's important as well, Prophet being on the show is he is an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, I'm the opposite. I'll talk about me in a minute, but he's an artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
follow me at Fat Profit. Make sure y'all hit that like and smash the subscribe right now for Cookies and Lemonade. We about to go all the way up. You know how this goes.
and so for myself, I'm Osmond Banger. Call me what you want. Just end it with a bang. Yeah, I'm the marketing coordinator here for like several years, trying to do a lot of cool shit, man. I'm like the non-creative person though. Like I'm not the musician. I'm dope in the shower though, and if I pass some drinks, I'm rapping with anybody. But outside of that, my whole mission is we're here to like empower musicians worldwide. So those who really want to be heard,
That's our system.
that's the move.
She helps with the show production.
Hi,
Oh, whoa, hey, hey, that's great.
Yeah.
We got a great staff here, great team. So again, though, folks, man,
Spread the
we're
love.
we're here.
Hit the like, smash that subscribe.
Yeah, we're here to empower the people, man. So we're gonna play some records. If you want to
What we
get
got coming up,
reviewed,
man?
submit to we want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com. Again, it's we want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna get in.
Hey man, you seen the playoff game, man?
The playoffs. Playoffs? I didn't watch the playoffs, man. I'm not watching NFL,
You
man.
didn't watch the NFL?
Nah, bro. I got NBA League Pass though.
Oh yeah.
That's fire too.
Hey
Like
man, shout out.
it's only
shout out
$30
to,
an hour.
shout out to Philadelphia. Shout out to everybody out there from Philadelphia. Big win this weekend. You know, big win.
Who you
Big
got
win.
winning?
I mean,
Well, who you got coming to Atlanta? I guess.
I don't know, man. Atlanta should be coming to Atlanta, but that's
we ain't gonna talk about that because that's not happening
right now.
Yeah, that ain't. We know that's
but
not happening.
We might see Tom Brady out here.
We just don't want to see New Orleans though. That ain't what we want.
Hey, Atlanta, notice they'll forever have bragging rights. They'll forever have a leg up on Atlanta.
The fact that
they came to
the
city and
mad
won a Super Bowl
disrespectful
in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. People, this cannot happen.
Anyway, so I'm
But we
looking at submissions. We got a submission that came in
What we
from
got?
a gentleman named Cliff Banger.
Cliff Banger.
For future reference, and again, we'll be sending out emails in the future, but the idea is when you submit to the show, you got to send us a bio, send us a link to your latest record, and really that's it. And let us know where to follow you at, because if it's dope, we want to put people on to your
Right,
sound, you know
right.
what I'm saying, so you can really get some work going on.
If it's dope.
Even if it's not dope, to be honest with you, because it's like, man, okay, you need help. You know what I'm saying? It's not for us to tell you, but it's just our opinion.
Do you believe talent is teachable?
Nope. But 2019, you don't have to actually have any talent at all.
You have to have big personality. Maybe your personality is bigger than your song, but only you can judge.
Oh man. So check it out. We gonna listen to Cliff Banger. Oh yeah, Cliff Banger.
SOS follow.
See, I said banger. I'm used to saying banger, so I always put an A on it, but it's an
R. It's
Cliff Banger.
Cliff Bang. I thought it's SOS.
Nah.
Well, SOS is in the group.
Damn,
I mean, he done trademark. Look, Cliff Bang trademark.
So the name of this record is called Follow the Drip.
I gotta up my game.
Follow the Drip.
Follow the Drip.
So we gonna bring them.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
you thought about that? Oh man.
SOS Follow the Drip. Oh, Cliff Banger, we see you in here, baby. Oh, it's produced by Cliff Banger.
Produced. Okay. Cut that up a little.
Tell her to follow the drip. Tell her to follow the drip. I'm finna roll up a spit. I tell her follow the drip. I tell her follow the drip. Tell her to follow the drip. Here's a man who needs no introduction. Just in case I'm sauce and I do production on my music and my money, that's the end of the discussion. This horse ride with me from the art of seduction. I'll grade these hoes by the suction. Then I break her ass down and start reconstruction. Pop her head up and down till she get a concussion. In the Pimpin' Hall of Fame for my recent induction. It's sauce, bitches. I'm the son of slaves. I don't need permission and I misbehave. It was after 5, I just left the cave. She was waiting on me with her pussy shade. When I
whoa.
She said, glad you made it. I had no idea that was your lady. Bitches looking at me, niggas acting shady. Cause the freaky they didn't want to swallow, baby. That bitch you paid up, so she lied, she played him. He ain't want no smoke, so I guess she saved him. In the strip club, getting plenty love. We was tipping hundreds, he was tipping dimes. When you haul south, you ain't got a grudge. Ain't no explanation, just a shoulder shrug.
I'm confused though, so is he Cliff Banger?
No. He SOS. Follow the drip.
Can't make it up. All the rules is written with our own mind, so it's her decision. She gon' follow me, that's a true religion. Ain't no competition. How a nigga living, get your money up. Stop the painting pictures, start taking notes. Nigga, pay attention, cause these bitches itching for the sauce I'm dripping. I'm seeing them folk in the crib. I tell her follow the drip. Tell her to follow the drip. Tell her to follow the drip. I'm finna roll up a spin. I tell her follow the drip. I tell her follow the drip. Tell her to follow the drip. 2019 will rain gripping all down.
So So the one thing that we want to try and do on this show too, so we play everybody's record. The idea is we play like a minute 20 or whatnot. We really don't play whole records unless we're just like
blown away.
That's
5 cookies, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Mr. Prophet, how you feeling about Follow the Drip?
To be honest, all right. So
yes,
I like the fact that I know he's old enough to remember House Party.
How you know that?
Because he put the sample in the Robin Harris. Shout out to Robin Harris. Shout out to Robin Harris. Follow the drip. Yeah.
Oops.
But
okay.
He old enough to know to go get that sample was a good thought. And then the flow kind of remind me of Bun B a little bit, a little Houston swag.
I thought that's a Sonic type shit, which is
it sounded a little Bun B-ish, not a little Houstonish. But that's a good thing too. You know what I'm saying? I think that the record is good, but I think you kind of lost me. Kind of lost me a little bit in the middle because you was just kind of explicit.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. So if you said that's got a sample in it, and I get it, you got on SoundCloud. Again, I do marketing here, so my whole thing is in 2019, there's no sense in putting out anything that you can't make some money off of.
Facts.
So so if you
It
didn't
was
get
a
that
small
sample,
sample,
but shit,
But Robin
you know how
Harris,
that go.
Robin
You
Harris
come
want
back
that
out
money.
that grave, like, hold up.
Wait on, little nigga. Hold on, I got something.
So my whole thing is that's it's a cool record, but you got to think about the legalities of it all. Like you're going to have to get that sample cleared. So if you just want feedback, we can give you that on here. But again, I'm looking at the bigger picture because we want to get people paid. This is Patchwork Recording Studios. We make money here,
and we teach people how to make money. We teach you the things that a lot of other people ain't gonna get you. We got the jewels like Thanos.
Thanos had
Like
jewels
in his hand.
Oh,
You remember he collected the Infinity Stones. See, that's the game: publishing, writing, making money.
and see, that's the point of what we at. I'm outside right now.
Oh, who that? Oh, you outside?
Oh, no.
Nigga, pull up. Nigga, pull up there.
But check it. Kind of touching on what Prophet just said again, man. We trying to teach people how to get paid in here, man. This shit is. I get people who do this as a hobby. It's just a love they have for it, and they would do it even if they weren't getting paid. But we on that. We've been doing this for 23 years. You know what I'm saying? So we like trying to help you make some money because there's a lot of money to be made in this business. You know what I mean? So
if you're doing business, I tell people, one of the most frustrating things is trying to get somebody on the phone from one of these companies that don't have a brick and mortar or don't have customer service to answer. Like as a human and as a person that gets irritated really quickly, I hate when a person don't answer that dang phone, man.
Customer service,
man,
baby.
I'm talking about for real, man. I need to talk to somebody. I need to be able to yell at somebody. You could call us and yell at us here at the studio, but you can't call iTunes and yell at
say
iTunes.
that because you don't even.
They could yell, but we're gonna hang up on them. But they could yell. At least they got someone that at least get their attention.
True. I will say this. I will say this though, because like you don't want to get caught looking crazy when you are putting your music out there. You know what I'm saying? So put your best foot forward 100% of the time. And again, on this show, we're just gonna give you 100% real feedback. It's not politics, it's not no industry shit. Because for real, we in the industry, we do this all day. So there's no point in us telling you this is industry, whatever, man. We just 100 with it. And we really do music at a very high level.
Yeah. I mean, one of the main things is being able to get your music out there, being able to take advantage of the things that are in front of you, the opportunities that come in front of you. If you can't take advantage of the opportunities that you're offered, I mean, you really just, you're kind of wasting your time. So we're here to provide a platform and offer you up a chance to make something out of yourself. Make something out of yourself.
All right, so shout out to Cliff Banger. You was the first one to submit a record to us today, man. So to be honest with you, I'm gonna shoot you some information about a couple other things we got going on. This leads me to my next point. Yeah, we do music for real. So again, on the 19th of this month, again, we're big on education. We got a weekend workshop we're doing with a huge music mogul entrepreneur, Ray Daniels. Ray Daniels has worked with everybody and their mama.
Ray the man.
Yeah, from Rock City to Rihanna to Justin Bieber. Look him up. Google that man.
That list is pretty extensive.
Yeah, he flex. So he's gonna be here on the 19th talking about how you can start your own entertainment company. I mean, the man worked for Epic, he worked for Interscope, he worked for Motown Records, and that's over 15 plus years of knowledge, man. He's gonna be here with us on the 19th. So
and make sure you're presentable because I mean, just facts. I mean, the first business that anybody know about you is yourself. When they look at you, you the first representation of what your business might be. And it's like if you're not a well-packaged product or you're not well-packaged yourself, I mean, it's what are you selling, my brother? What are you selling? Come to this barbecue.
Come to the barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue.
What's the barbecue guy doing anything?
Hey, man.
You hungry?
Yeah, I'm always hungry. Fat Prophet.
So check it. I'm actually going to go into some of the submissions that we've had previously because we got a gang of records.
Hey, where can they send that record to, man?
We want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com.
We want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com. You heard it, man.
Yeah. So let's
Hurry up.
see what we got. This gentleman named Timothy Pender.
Hit that like, smash the subscribe.
What you doing right now? You live? This is weird. What are you doing? Okay. Unless that's somebody legendary, I don't understand who's that talking right now.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
They just bang shit.
Oh.
Got no time for game bang. They just flame shit.
Okay.
You want some lame shit. Chopper hit you 40 times on some Wayne shit.
Yeah.
Fuck a aim shit. When the beef is really
DJ Big House, you said you produce
that-
your own song. Hey,
That's
DJ,
real raw right here, though.
beefing over the same bitch, don't explain shit. I'm on that drain chill. Promethazine hit, make you aim sticks. She ain't no lame bitch. My bitch is for that cash. Fuck the
yeah, I'm not gonna do
That
that.
reminds me of some original Master P, though. Hold on, man. I like that. Play that. Play a little more. Just a little more of that. I'll at least get the hook. Let's get the hook. We're gonna run it. We're gonna hit the hook. That's
Yeah,
just raw. That that's
you
an
right, that
acquired
is-
taste.
That is raw.
Make me bang quick. This ain't no plane trip. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, ain't no stains, bitch.
Hey, he need to re-record this. But
That's
but it's
first.
still raw talent, though. I mean, I can hear the raw talent. He remind me of a young P, you know how when a person really hungry for it, you kind of just hear it. Even though I think you recorded this on your iPhone. Young man P.
A young Master P.
Yeah.
He ain't even reached the P yet. This is Master.
Just young master.
Lowercase.
Lowercase P.
It is my account. Okay, we gonna check for your record right now, DJ Big House. We
Hey,
got you.
We love donations too. Hit that like, smash, and subscribe.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
So what's up, bro?
I tried. Look, man, I'm a fan of the real underground, man. I felt the hunger, I felt the pain. I felt like you had one kitchen chair and a table with a wobbly leg. I felt that way. I felt like you had unpolished hardwood floors in your house. I felt like you have an air mattress that you've been sleeping on for 6 months. I felt that. You didn't feel that? I felt the hunger. I felt like you had roaches in your cereal box. I felt the pain. I mean, and you recorded that at the crib. You know what I'm saying? With a setup. I mean, hey, everybody got to have a start. But one thing I do know is that shit. That 2 cookies. 2 cookies. What you say?
Man,
1 cookie? 2?
I'm not hungry.
I give it 2 cookies. I give it 2 cookies out of 5.
You know what? I'm thirsty, but I'm not hungry for that.
I give you 1 cookie. Look, it would have been 1 cookie. I'll give you 2 cookies. 1 cookie, I'm gonna let you eat because I can feel your hunger. I feel your hunger.
You need to drink something.
Nah.
Yo,
Hey,
man, you wild, man.
Hey, I believe in it, man. Keep it going. Come get your stuff
my
recorded
my
right.
guy, DJ Big House. I'm gonna say
should
this
go.
to you though. I don't know if you said you submitted it. I don't see it. It's again, the email is wewantcookiesandlemonade@gmail.com.
That's we want cookies and lemonade at
That's right.
gmail.com.
So we're gonna get into this next record. Oh man, he's sending YouTube videos. That's not what it is. I will say this.
Give us something to talk about.
No, we ain't here to critique
Play
the
the
music
video. I want to hear the
videos.
music. I want to hear the
bruh.
music.
We want to hear the music.
Yeah, but
So-
you know, if you have a decent video, the music, if it's not as great, it might make it taste a little better. It's like salt, you know, adding a little bit of seasoning on something, and that always will make it taste just a little bit better.
So let me see. Wow, Chris
Oh,
Kirk.
Oh, he look like a real killer.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's play this 7 Days though by Chris Kirk.
7 days.
7 Days.
Hail Mary.
I don't want to hog y'all timeless, but can I send another?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, Cliff Banger.
We got
This is our first show. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? We only got 4 people watching right now.
We
bro.
haven't
need
even
you.
got the Cash App set up for y'all donations yet, but it will be coming. You could donate to Cookies and Lemonade.
I'm all about the music. You can hear when I speak. And since I was a kid, it's always been my dream.
Got that Zaytoven. Oh, what's that thing? Oh.
days a week. 7 days a week. Okay, at least you brush your teeth.
This is why we always have an engineer on the show as well, because they're gonna pick this apart. To be honest with you,
I mean, I can hear this. It don't sound awful. Oh, they hate you. Hey,
you good? You
yeah,
good on that?
heard.
All right.
I get that. I get that 2 cookies, man. I give it 2
Why is
cookies.
that?
I mean, the nigga brushed his teeth, bro. He said, I mean, that was
giving
the
him-
most
You
impressive
give him
part
a
of the
cookie for
song.
brushing his teeth?
I mean, he get a cookie for brushing his teeth.
Come on,
I
dog.
mean, a lot of dudes don't know about hygiene.
For brushing
man.
his teeth?
I mean,
It's
hygiene.
2019, bro.
I
You
mean,
giving a cookie for brushing his teeth?
he didn't stink.
We talking about
He didn't
his
stink.
toothbrush?
He brushed his teeth. He said, "I wake up in the morning and I brush my teeth." That's
I
a
hope
good start.
so.
That's a good start to your day. That's a good start to his day.
So
Listen
I
to-
mean, as far as the record goes, I'll just be honest with you.
It reminds me. It's Cash Money ish from young early day Cash Money ish. I could the
Like
juvenile influence.
huh?
Yeah, it sound like to me. The way he had the little 7 days a week, maybe like a little Kevin Gatish. It was an attempt. It sounds all right. It could use some watering. Maybe some flavor. Some salt.
I will say this. Shout out to Chris Kirk though. He sent in a bio. He sent in a high res
He sent
photo.
everything.
Like, let's talk about that for a
And
moment.
he has an
folks.
image though. See, don't think it's just all music. It's
I'ma-
not all just music.
I'm gonna say this though, and just to help everybody out. You know what can sell a song for you? Actually having a bio, having a story behind your music.
A person want to be interested in knowing who you are. I mean, you have to tilt the scale.
You
at some
have
point.
to do that because it's
Mhm.
2019. It's everybody in they mama doing music. So how are
Mhm.
you gonna stand out?
Right.
You understand? So you may have a fire ass record, but I might not even look at it if you don't have any presentable photos or anything worth me reading. Because I might relate to you, be like, oh yeah, like me, I'm from North Carolina. So if I
Yeah.
see somebody who like hailing from blase blah, I'm gonna give you a little bit more attention because I
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that I can relate to you before I
it-
even press play on that record.
But if we listen and it don't sound right.
Like
it's
you from the
just-
West, if you see somebody's from around the way, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm at least listen to the homie.
I'm gonna listen to see. I'm definitely put my nose in it.
But Chris Kirk, I just think you just need to get that re-recorded. To be honest with you,
I need more than re-recording. Not just re-recording. It's just kind of like work on staying on topic. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
well, what was the topic of the record though?
I mean, the highlight of the record was he brushed his teeth. I'm impressed. He brushed his teeth, bro. Like, I mean, everybody don't brush his teeth. If you're gonna talk shit, if you're gonna spit that shit in nigga face, at least brush your teeth, bro. And I'm proud that the first thing you did after you woke up was brush your teeth. A lot of niggas don't do that.
Yo, my man Cliff Banger. I didn't see your email. So again, it's we want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com.
That's we want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com.
All right. So I'm gonna get into this another record, I should say. And I'm even gonna read their little bio because that's what we're supposed to do here.
Hold on, this Kanye.
What's up? I go by the name Cognac. I'm from Forsyth, Georgia, aka Step City, a small town in middle Georgia. I've been rapping for a few years, but I'm just now beginning to take it serious. This is the link to my main single off my up-and-coming project. I honestly believe this has the potential to be a major hit. Any criticism is appreciated. Yeah, we're gonna give that to you.
Cognac way back. Is it Cognac way back or
Shout
is it
out to Cognac.
Con way back?
Let's see what
Cognac way
Cognac got for us today.
Cognac West.
Called Way Back. Okay.
Cut that up a little bit. The title impressed me. We're gonna get this. Okay. Gonna be like some Florida.
I don't know where he's.
I feel like booty shaking. Really? Okay.
Cognac.
Okay. I like Kanye.
I remember way back, I ain't had shit. Yeah. Now I got down to my wrist and got the list. Yeah. And that's they sin, cause I can't trust no bitch. Yeah. Just about time niggas tryna get rich. Pull up with the messing roof, I'm blowing smoke about it. These niggas saying they gon' smoke, but they ain't really about it. Pull up with the messing roof, I'm blowing smoke about it. These niggas saying they gon' smoke, but they ain't really about it. Yeah, niggas been foul like Lonzo. I swear the head in the cushion, my combo. Just so far back to the stomach. Young kings all way, no problem. Like you tell a bitch to be humble. Kept me in the A smoking in a condom. Under pressure, but I got won't problem. Give me one, that's where I'm follow. I used to want me a brother, so I just tell me to protect. Run up a check, man, a nigga let a black. Cuban link on my neck, yeah. I really came from the trenches. Now I pull up and busy. Trap a man with his stitches. If it is something I want, you know your nigga go get it. This sex chasing shit, I swear I die about it. A nigga pulling up on O's and I ain't talking out it.
Wanna hear the hook?
Mr. Pete, no limit, oh yeah, I'm proud about it. And don't be claiming you won't smoke if you ain't really about it. I been way back, I ain't had shit, yeah. Now I got down to my wrist and let the list, yeah. And that's they sin, cause I can't trust no bitch, yeah. Just my time niggas tryna get rich. Pull up with the missing roof, I'm blowing smoke about it. These niggas saying they gon' smoke, but they ain't really about it. Pull up with the missing roof, I'm blowing smoke about it. These niggas saying they gon' smoke, but they ain't really about it. Get money for bitch to get paid. Chins on my neck, call it slavery. She's in my swagger, so wavy. Just in the check on the daily. Niggas don't like I'm ready. Just that I'm back like a rider. We screaming like fucking hater. I don't care about the paper. We all around elevator. Yeah. We get to that money, we stacking it up to the split it. Yeah.
All right.
NBA old boy.
You said NBA old boy. Old boy?
Nah, I mean, I would give it 3 cookies, but the originality a little bit is just, it just sounds like you've been listening to too much NBA.
How hard do you think it is today to actually be original? Like,
It's
you know what
very
I'm
hard
saying?
because
Like,
as an artist, you'll never find yourself until you actually
What's
know
up,
that people
Spence?
like you.
I
Yeah,
just-
until you know that people actually like you. If you don't know what people like yet, you only know what they like from what you see and who's what they're buying. So if you as an artist, you're
I'm
sitting
not
there
sure.
watching other people selling records and doing these immaculate shows and pulling up in Ferraris, and then you're like, man, if I just sound like this, then they might accept me. But that's just not how it
What? What are you talking about?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the perception.
Oh,
It's like artists
my
think that
bad.
if they sound like the other artist, another artist that's popular.
Yeah.
Because as an artist that hasn't
Hey,
built a
hey,
fan base
keep
or
it
have
100.
fans to
Keep
know
it.
exactly what they want, they just kind of want to just get popular, and they think that if they sound like this, they'll get more popular faster. I mean
That philosophy is old school. To think that if you can emulate the sound of,
it
you know,
works. No,
oh,
it
hold up.
works. It works.
Okay, so not for nothing, designer. He had his own flow, ran with it. Everybody said, "Hey, sound like Future, but
But
better,"
this shit
and
banging.
even did better on the charts than Future ever has. But how relevant is he right now?
No, he became one of Future's biggest songs. That's what you risk. You risk becoming the artist that you're emulating.
Yeah,
his
you
biggest
make them
record.
beat. You make them
Meaning
even bigger.
Everybody just remembers that song. They don't know who you are. Like when I first heard Panda, I was banging in the car to it. I thought it was Future.
Yeah, it was
I heard
crazy.
it and I was like, "Oh, Future got him one."
Yeah, that was
And then
crazy.
when I found out it was another guy, and then it's your image, it's your character. So the more I started doing the research, I'm like, okay, I really like this song. I want to know who this dude is. Then I go to do some research on him, and then I'm just disappointed. I'm like, man, this guy is not who I thought he was. And that hurts because if you really like someone's song and you go to do the research and he's just a cornball or
Man,
he's just
hold up,
kinda
man.
weird.
Why you gotta
No,
be a
I'm not. No,
cornball
I'm just
though?
saying. I'm not talking about anybody in particular.
Okay.
I'm just saying it just kind of hurts. Outkast said it one time. It's like I went to buy my favorite artist song, but he wasn't coming with it. It's a sad feeling. Sad feeling when you expect something out of somebody that kind of gives you a lot less. That's why you should come record your music at Patchwork, so you can give your fans 100% of what they should get, and not cutting corners on the people that actually try to give you the blood that you need to keep on living in this world. You know what I mean? And that's just, you know.
So how many cookies did you give that?
I gave that 2 cookies. I ate half of it though. But on Fat Profit, man. We got 1.5 cookie left, man.
Yo, so
It was good though. It was good. The cookie was great.
I mean, I see where he was going with it.
It didn't sound bad though. It didn't sound bad.
It's just like this though. The difference between a record like that versus again, even a more established artist is I just really believe again, it's more about storytelling these days, man. Like you really got to have something that's going.
You got to capture.
Yeah,
it can't just be diamonds. It can't just be all of the typical stuff.
Especially you know you really ain't living that. And I'm not saying this wasn't.
It just sounds different when you actually believe it. Like when you really believe it, when you say diamonds, you just believe it. Oh, diamonds! I can feel he rich, but you know, I just didn't get that feeling.
God bless Cognac.
Cognac, keep on tipping, man. Keep on pressing.
We gonna get back into this though, man. Shout out to Cliff Banger.
I did like that hook. Smoke out the roof. That was a nice hook.
Those hooks can keep you going forever.
Yeah,
may not remember a damn thing about your song, but
no man, verses that much.
The hook,
add in their own words.
True indeed. I know I do it all the time.
Hanging in the china.
Yeah, I get crazy when I get the crazy with it. But we gonna get into this next record, man. Again, shout out to Cliff Banger. He over producing bangers. This is called Business by E-Soul-E. Hey, Cliff Banger, I got some information for you too. You need to enter our Type 32 contest. You out here making bangers like that. Let's get into this business.
I think I bought a car from him.
Sold you a lemon. Business. Yeah. Okay.
Straight up, I got way too much game for the foolishness. Been through way too much pain to be reckless. I damage everything that I love is punishment. And nearly lost everything that I love. Baby, I need you, so somebody recall it. The ladies that love me, the ladies that love me.
Sound like them.
Pushing your love and limits, I'm not sure you love it. Never let icebergs live. All the times told you secrets swim, I ignored them.
Link. Share that link.
The only thing my soul is itself. Baby, close to forgiving you. It's a dream that you're living in. Oh, I'm recalling the ladies that love me, the ladies that love me.
Man, you got a unique voice, bro. I like his voice. I think his voice was great.
Out the gate, I'm looking at the hashtags they use. Them they got it like Trey Songs, and I definitely was like, "Yeah, my man sound like Trey."
I think I like that. Yeah,
my man sounds like Trey Songs.
I didn't really get Trey Songs. I think his voice sounds a little unique. It didn't remind me of Trey. It just kind of had
Cliff. So
it's hard to duplicate.
What's the name of that? What's the name of the artist on that record? Because maybe I'm just confused looking at how this looks on SoundCloud. If you in here, Cliff Banger, what's the artist name? Okay, well, E-Soul-E. Right.
E-Soul-E, you dope.
So
I think you got a chance. You got a good shot. I thought you sold me a car first. No limit.
Yeah, the picture looked like that, but
nah, you definitely got an old school voice. I like to hear him do.
So what you think about the track? Because actually, come to find out, Cliff Banger said he actually entered our Type 32 contest this month. So that's dope.
I mean, to be honest, I'll give him 3.5 cookies, man.
Yeah.
3.5 Cookies. I think he had good voice. I like the song.
I definitely give you something to drink, bro. I got some lemonade,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You
You
got
know what I'm
you
saying?
a little lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
3.5
sometimes
cookies
you
and
might
some
get a cookie
lemonade,
on the show and have nothing to drink.
Right.
That's just what it is.
you
Or
got-
you might have something to drink,
You
but you're
got
hungry.
you get 3.5 cookies and 1 cup of lemonade for your originality, man. It's all good.
Again, the premise of why it's called the show is called Cookies and Lemonade. Those who, if you've ever had a session at Patchwork Recording Studios, you know what it is. That's what we serve our clients when you book a session here. If you haven't had a session, then clearly you think this is just weird, but it's all good. Again, the email is we want cookies and lemonade at gmail.com.
That's we want cookies and lemonade at Gmail.
And I'll be totally 100 with all 5 people that's in the room right now, man.
Hey, we need more
if
than
I
5
can,
people.
if
Y'all
I
need
can,
to share, hit that like and smash the subscribe.
I'm gonna go back and look at the 5 people or whatever that's checking us, and I'm gonna make sure I look out for you guys in the future, man. We got a lot of dope shit we doing here at Patchwork Recording Studios throughout this year. I challenge you to find another facility that's operating at the level we are. I'm very proud to have been here for several years and be a part of a lot of phenomenal projects that's coming out of this studio, man. And again, we don't have any ego about us, man. We just want to do music, just like the t-shirt says, man. That's all we care for.
We're servants. We're servants to the music industry and the people that want to succeed.
True. The chosen ones choose themselves, man. So stand up. It's on you. All right. So with my next announcement, too, again, I think I said it to you, Cliff Banger, but shout out to you for entering the contest. The Tide 32 takes place the last Thursday of the month. What is the Tide 32 contest? It's a contest that we created actually probably 4 or 5 years ago when we had a mobile booth in the mall.
Make sure y'all send y'all music. And we did have a mobile booth, but it's gonna go worldwide. So
Yeah, it was pretty innovative when we did it. But we took that concept with the contest and just brought it to the studio. And so we give 12 MCs an opportunity to come into the Patchwork Recording Studios, and they get 15 minutes to spit 32 bars to a selected beat from our producer of the month, who gets to enter. Again, the price point is $30 an hour. $30 an hour. You pay $30 and then you submit 3 tracks to us.
There's a lot of perks.
Yeah, so let me go over them real
Not
quick.
Percocets, y'all.
So again,
Perks.
once you enter, you get a link from us, and if you do win the contest, you get an interview that'll go on patchwork.com and idmusiconline.com. You get a full month of promotion through all of our social media networks. And if you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you see we out here with it. Also, when we do our showcase, you get to display your 3 beats to our audience. So that means you get to sell your ish, okay? And you're considered for our Patchwork Beats program, where you can start making money selling beats to our clientele. That's right, our clientele. If you don't know who our clientele is, go to patchwork.com and click on our client list.
Make sure
and,
y'all
and
check that
enjoy
3D
that
tour
for
out
the
too.
next hour of your life. No, I'm playing.
The 3D tour is very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's
What do you
sick.
think? Yeah, like
But
that.
we're giving a lot of opportunities to producers. We got another show that actually follows this. We do this on Monday nights. On Tuesday nights, we have the Baseline, hosted by Brandon Thomas, and that show's for producers. This show is for the artists. So we critique the artists, the latest tracks. On Tuesday, we play their beats. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. I'm submitting 12 months. Shout out to Cliff Banger. He said I'm submitting every month.
Hit that like,
It
smash
sounds-
the subscribe.
But the realest thing I can say, Cliff Banger, is you right. When you hear the perks of the contest, even the $30 that you paid, even if you don't win, the contest goes towards the studio credit. You dig? So again, we ain't tripping on trying to make money off people, man. We blessed to work in a business where we do this at a very high level. We gonna work regardless. It ain't even a question. But if we can empower you, and the next thing you know, you make the next #1 record that goes crazy, that's a blessing to know that it came from Patchwork Recording Studios, and we helped evolve your career. You know what I mean? So,
How many artists actually had their first platinum record come from here?
oh shit, you got to talk to OG Kurt and them, man. It's too many.
I got one.
Okay.
Waka Flocka. No Hands.
Hey,
995.
craziness, real story, real quick. I was here tonight. They made no hands, man. I think I just started working the front desk.
That's how magic is made.
And
bro.
Wale, I mean, I ain't gonna put him out on First Street, but he was out here. Said he was visiting. And I think he said he got stood up by some chicks or something crazy like that. Ran into like Roscoe Dash, whatever. They invite him to the studio. Waka was in the A room creating with like Drummer Boy. They found out the other guys was in the room, walked over. Just like the song said, Drummer created the beat on the spot in Studio 995. And yeah, I
Yes,
think we're
rest
like
his
3-4
sister.
times platinum. I don't know. We got the plaque
That's
upstairs.
the plaque that he put up, man. Big things happen in the smallest rooms in this.
Oh, don't sleep. Living my best life,
Yeah.
Smile Bitch was done in this room.
Make sure y'all go follow.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So that happened as well. But not to even go there because I ain't trying to sell people on studio time here. That ain't it. You can just call us and get that information. But this room that we're recording in tonight,
Best life.
$75 an hour. It's a 2-hour minimum. That does include the engineer. Okay, Cliff Bank, you know Hanky? All right, you know what's up, Mr. Hanky. That's the homie, man. I remember taking that phone call,
Hanky.
and he literally was like, yo, I just need a room for like 2 or 3 hours. Shout out to Latrez, who had us set up tonight with the mics. He's the one that actually did that session. So
Shout out to Trez.
shout out to everybody involved, Lil Duval, everybody, Snoop Dogg, and what's the dude's name? Ball Heat.
Shout out to Puff Up Pastor was off the hook also.
Dog, shout out, I miss Snoop Dogg. He was here the other night, right?
Man, Snoop was going ham.
You went?
Yeah, man. You know, I want to go show some love.
Bruh.
Pulled up to the arena like, yo, I'm here. They was
Hey,
like
real
Fat
talk, I gotta
Prophet in
say
the
this.
building.
I feel like West Coast artists don't get a lot of love here, but Snoop Dogg is, again, he's a global artist.
Look,
So
you
he
guys
doesn't
don't
even
know
have
what
a
a
region.
global star is until you guys see an actual global star. When they go on the stage, no matter what their music is, everybody gonna know their songs, of course. But they just electrify the building, man.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is a legend for real.
You
I don't
gotta
think
put your music next to that kind of stuff and think about your content. When you say, man, I'm going in the studio to lay a song down, think about the content. And is that content timeless? Or are you just saying some shit?
So look, we're gonna get into this next record. Timothy Habersham.
No.
I am horrible at saying people's names. So
Timothy Hibersham.
I'll say that now.
Timothy Hibersham.
So we're gonna get into this record named Turning Back.
Habersham. Mr. Habersham.
Let's get it.
Okay.
It's the Isaiah Judah beat.
I need to get my charger.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
I got everybody looking at me funny because I stopped rapping about dope and I started talking about getting money. Y'all was slick, but now I'm walking. It ain't nothing you can take from me. I got it exposed to the truth. Never since then I hit the ground running. I'm just letting this know what's up. Shit, I'm just thinking fast. I done seen something coming go and never made it back. Evil suspicion, I know what though they thought, so now they ain't. That's why next year they gon' be in the same position where they at. And that's okay, cause I done seen it time after time. I done seen the sign after sign. We've been brainwashed for too long to see this shit up by design. These pastors out here lying. How the blind gon' lead the blind? I done told y'all before. I speak the truth and put it in rhymes. I got tired of talking about the same thing in every song and in every line. From selling dope to being a hoe, I was being racist to my own kind. It was always about killing nigga with a loaded pistol or a Tech 9. Instead of talking about unity, I was in to talk about a life of crime. I came a long way and ain't no turning back. I picked up the Bible and put down the sack. The truth will make you free and that's
who we
who
playing right now.
No matter where you go, no matter where you at. I came a long way and ain't no turning back. I picked up the Bible and put down the sack. The truth will make you free and that's a proven fact. No matter where you go, no matter where you at. I'm sick and tired of listening to these sick and tired rappers / trappers / shotters cause they mind still in shackles when they mind should be trying to eat an apple food for thought. Trying to choose to live that life, either get killed or get you caught. And I don't care about materialistic merchandise you bought. And I know that y'all gon' hate me cause I choose to walk this walk. But I gotta speak the truth when I'm in and not the booth. And I'm not in no religion, nigga, I can show the proof. How we came on slave ships and how the world know we the Jews. How they knew that Christ exists and how he looked like me and you. How I hung into the cross and
Hey,
Hey man.
hey, he
Hey, see,
go ahead.
I like to say
Yeah.
a lot of people might think that they have to say all kind of shit that's meaning. Man, you got a message in that music, man. That music sounds good. I caught something he said at the end. He said how they knew we were the Jews. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
how they knew we were the real Jews. That tell me you up on a little bit of game. I appreciate that, man. And it's positive. I think it moves in a positive light. Man, I get that for cookies, man. I think just because it's positive, you had a nice flow, a nice delivery, and I know you could probably do other type of music, but that music is definitely sounding. It sounds good, and it actually had a good sound to it too, man. Keep the good work up, man.
Man, I was thoroughly impressed with that record, man. And the way your flow on there was, was again for me, I'm a fan. I'm not the artist per se, but I could listen to that.
Yeah.
That's something I would actually
Kept
support.
me interested. You were saying some
Yeah.
real stuff, man. I mean, things that actually click. As long as the person telling the truth, I don't really even think it matters how they deliver it. As long as the person stay interested.
I think that's the
I think
time.
it was interesting. I
I
think it
need
was
I need
interesting.
this
You definitely
in
was
the
interesting.
bag.
You was definitely
This
interesting.
plug down there too.
Keep up the good work, man.
Man, again, Timothy, I don't know if you've had that record.
Go to the gospel, like play that in the Christian area,
Well, I
like
don't
a
know if he's
positive,
still tuned in,
motivational.
but my question is, do you have that up? Like,
Anywhere?
well, no, I don't know because you sent us the MP3, but you should get that record all the way done. Like, get it mixed, get it mastered,
It
do the
sounds like you put a little
paperwork,
mix on it. You might need to just get paperwork.
get the paperwork, and spread that message to the world, man. Put that shit on all DSPs, all digital platforms.
Don't be afraid.
It's time for that.
Procrastination
There's no reason
is
to
the
be.
killer of
It ain't
dreams.
even cool to be sitting at home like, you know what, how much music I'm sitting on right now. It's crazy right
Just
now.
playing it for
Like,
your homeboys.
that's whack. Like,
You're all just listening together.
yeah, like that ain't it. That ain't the move, man. Put the music out to the world. You don't know who you might be impacting. Somebody in Korea is like, yeah, I was gonna take my life tonight.
But they did not. But I did not. I repeat.
No, stop.
I repeat.
So yeah, man, that's dope. Shout out to you, Timothy. Yeah, I did everything myself. Damn. So Timothy, did you get? y- Is that record mastered? Like, do you have codes on it? ISRC codes on that record?
Do you know what an ISRC code is, Timothy?
Real talk though, like, yeah.
Speaking to the mic, son. Smoke
No,
crack, don't you?
you silly man. Hey, this is weird. You see how my thing went down? It went down to 2%, and it
Right.
went back up to 3%.
Oh man.
It's trying.
It's
I hope
trying
he
to
brings
save
this
us.
charger quick.
The Mac gods.
But
might
again,
take us
Timothy,
off
if you
there.
haven't done any paperwork, I encourage you to give us a call 404-874-9880. I'm gonna put
404
the number down here.
874 9880. That's 404 874 9880.
Yeah. Ooh,
The Mac gods.
yes. We about to lose this juice. But shout out to
We got lemonade.
Amber.
Hey, if we run
She
out of juice,
saved
we're gonna
the
fill it up with
day.
lemonade, people. Hit that like, smash the subscribe.
Ooh, let's get that juice though.
Oh,
Ugh.
fired up.
All right, we Gucci. But shout out, hey, no, I don't know any of that, but I've been doing music for 13 years.
All
Well,
right,
it's time to
let's
get
show
paid
you how to
this
get
one.
paid.
Let's
So-
get- it's just- let
We
this
show
be the
you how
year
to
that you
get
can make some money.
paid.
You can make some money.
2019.
Give us a call
Yeah.
at
Oh.
404-874-9880.
Yeah, man. It's about time
Anytime.
you gotta put yourself on top of the Christmas list, man. Put yourself on top of the list to get your stuff done. Get it done correctly.
Give
Make
us
a
a
little
call,
bit of money
Kim.
off of it.
Really, you can give us a call anytime between 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's when we have a manager in the office and we can kind of discuss a little bit more with you. I'm going to tell you personally, reach out to, again, you can reach out to Prophet. He
Fat
does the
Prophet.
sales here. I do the marketing here. Man, that record could actually do something, man. You got a really positive message, and I think there's some people who could really benefit from hearing it. In the
I
way that
benefited from hearing it.
you
I
put
mean,
that
I
out there.
benefited from hearing it. It made me feel really good, man, knowing that, we was just talking about the content, and
Right.
saying that you don't have to
Right.
compromise yourself to, do the kind of music to make people move. Don't be afraid to be yourself and tell your story, tell your message and let the world love you for yourself, and give it the message that you want the people to remember you by. As you get older, you start to, you know,
True.
even it out a little bit and start to give the world yourself more than give yourself other people.
I also gave you the email pwr@patchwork.com, and that's for again all of you guys that's out there that's listening or watching. If you got any questions, you can email us as well if you don't feel comfortable calling us.
Yeah, for the
Man.
texters, if you're a texter, just go ahead and go on to the website, patchwork.com.
All right, so I at least wanted to play everything that people submitted to us. I think we only got like, oh shoot, we still got like 10 minutes, but it doesn't matter. We can do what we want on this show.
Hey man,
Yeah.
shout out to the sponsor, Patchwork Recording Studios.
Yeah,
Where you can
man.
record all of your latest music hits and creations or your bullshit.
My thing is this again with us here, man. A place that you can get everything done in house, and we really are. Nobody here is on no shady shit. We really just love what we do. You know what I'm saying? So from recording, mixing, mastering, handling your paperwork, doing your graphics, shooting your videos, doing a focus group, getting your vocals together. We got a vocal coach. I do showcases. I do seminars, contests. What other place can you get all these things in one?
You just got to kind of learn how to put yourself in the mix. I think a lot of people have a problem with putting themselves in the mix of things. They kind of timid. Don't be timid, man. Don't be afraid to reach out for help to get where you need to go.
And if you're
what I mean?
trying to follow some of these other people, I ain't gonna lie, everybody has somebody that helped put them in, level them up.
They know where they were going.
Facts.
Nobody that's made it anywhere didn't know where they were going.
So that may take some time for you.
Especially if you're fat, like Fat Profit. Take a little slower to get to where you want to go. But eventually, if you just take one step a day, one step at a time, you too can travel amongst the rap world.
And again, you can look us up, man. Like everything we saying is 100, man. We official tissue, baby. You can go to patchwork.com, go to the staff list, click on our names,
Do the virtual
email
tour.
us, do the virtual tour, see the whole facility. Like I said, the whole point of Cookies and Lemonade is to highlight you guys that's submitting records to us and get some real feedback. And as well, find out about what's going on at Patchwork, because I always feel the mystique of this studio is like people think like you just can't come here. If you don't know anybody, you can't come. And it's like, bro, you tripping. We just want to do music.
And I always tell people, when you start becoming a bigger artist and recording in these different markets, you go to LA,
right?
You travel out to New York,
right?
You know what I mean? But what a lot of these artists never really understand is that we're a fraction of the cost of what these other studios and these other markets are costing, and how much of a blessing it is for us to be providing Atlanta with the type of music facility we are, to be able to compete with these other markets. Now, mind you, we've been in business since the beginning. So being able to compete with New York and LA and being able to deliver quality that can match up to these bigger studios, man, we were the, forefront of bringing that to the South.
I come from the struggle. A small city is jacked around here. Where you from? Where you from, Timothy? We are from somewhere.
Your last name ain't McVeigh, is it?
No, gosh, stop it. But where you from, man? Because I believe that's part that goes into the music as well. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Do they call you Timothy or is it just Tim?
Yeah, man. That's why it's been rough. Hey, but you put all that into the music, man. That's the blessing.
Have you ever thrown a show? What do you think a lot of these artists throw shows?
It's almost like this. If you haven't built up your fan base and you don't have like 20, 30 plus people rocking with you, yeah, you're right. You need to like do your own show. And then line the bill up with people that's similar in the vein that you are pursuing.
The goal is to put asses in seats. I mean, think about before rap, man, you ain't had no damn chance in this music industry. I mean, your goal is to put asses in seats. I mean, that's really at the end of the day what you should be doing. Is if you're not throwing shows, if you're an artist and you're talking about I'm on my 5th, 6th mixtape, but you haven't thrown one show for your city, you haven't thrown one show for your hood, you haven't accumulated any money from the people that actually say they support you, I mean, you're kind of just wasting your time spinning your wheels. This is a money business.
But again, some people are okay with just feeling like, you know what I mean? Again, what I say, activity versus achievement.
Do you think people just want to be
I'm not popular? Gonna lie, bro. I don't even know where that is. He said he's from Soperton.
Oh,
Georgia?
yeah, I know where that is.
Okay.
Soperton.
Yeah, back in the day,
Yeah,
I did some
man.
shows and I
They
go
used
by
to
Willie
hang
Jr.
boys up out there in
Oh,
Soperton. I
man,
ain't seen.
okay.
Yeah, Soperton used to be a little rough, man. I mean, you got to know where you at. You got to expand. I mean, sometimes you just got to leave where you're from. I mean, it's like you might be that one exception, but if you stay where you're from, you can't ever spread to the world the jewel of where you're from. So,
I'm gonna say this to you, Timothy. Again, with that records you got, come and holler at us, man. We got what we call the new client deal. We do that every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
and you can do your whole mixtape.
Yeah, you can do a
8
whole
hours,
project in
8
here in 8
hours,
hours for
two-
half the price.
man,
You pay $500 to go in our B room.
we pay
for 8 hours.
We pay for half of your first session. You can't beat that. There's someone saying, look, I'm gonna give you $500
Pretty much. That's,
for you to come in and
I never
record
thought
your
about it
music.
like that, but yeah,
we're
it's
paying
real.
for half of your session.
Think
I mean,
about
that's
then
an
if
offer.
you want the A room.
Right. We're paying for half of your session. That's why I said don't cheat yourself. Say, I got to get a project done. I need to get 4 solid songs to be able to present a demo. Let me come in. Let me take advantage of the pictures. Let me take advantage of the footage.
Take
while I'm doing my
advantage of the
session.
professional engineers who've been doing
And take
this.
advantage of the
They're not
connections that
learning
you make.
how. They
You know,
actually,
that's what
to
I
even
think.
work at Patchwork, you had to already have a degree in audio engineering to even walk in the door.
That's a degree, ladies and gentlemen. That's something that has your name on it with paper and an official stamp from a school or an establishment.
So I'm saying, man, help us help you, because that's what we're here for, man. We got the system, we got the vehicle. All that's missing is you. So you just got to holler at us, man.
Yeah,
But again,
no, I mean, just to be honest, man, I mean, you know, like I said, if you go around and you look in other markets, we're a fraction of the price. So please don't get to heckling about no prices and stuff. You pay for all that weed, you pay for all your liquor, your strippers, you pay for who knows what. So you pay for the Percocet, the Molly Percocet. Then you go ahead and just make sure you come on.
so
with
he
the-
had a question. He says, okay, you know, he's down with what we're talking about. How do you think the beat he made to it sounds? He uses the MPC.
I thought
Man,
it
to
sounded
make
it
beats.
gave you an MPC sound. MPC sounded beefy. It made the
People don't use
production
MPC
sound
like that
large.
anymore, though.
Yeah, but they missing out on so much of a bottom sound.
It's a niche market.
Yeah, it's definitely a niche market, but most hip hop artists like you definitely are hip hop. You have that gut, you know what I mean? So, man, I mean, MPC fits your style, and you would want something else to be able to carry your vocals like how it did.
Tim, just holler at us, man. I gave you the contact
Yeah, hey
information.
man,
gave
make
the
sure you
phone
hit
number.
us up. Follow me at Fat Profit on Instagram, and you can always reach me at Patchwork Studios. Just call, leave a message, and our great staff, our lovely lady
Fat
Toya or
Profit.
Jazz.
I just
They'll-
typed that in there. Follow Fat
they'll
Profit.
definitely,
So you can
take care of
continue the
you.
conversation. Like I said, we're about to go off air, but the conversation doesn't have to end
It's almost
if
that
you
time
interested.
already?
Yeah, it's 58 minutes. It's 9
Man.
o'clock already, man.
First show.
This is what we doing, man. It's only gonna get better. So shout out to again everybody who tuned in tonight. Watch the evolution of what we're gonna do this year. And again, you'll be a part of it when you're ready. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can catch us online again, Patchwork Studio on all social media handles, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn,
We are verified,
Facebook.
people. We are verified.
Yeah, verify them things. Blue checks.
Blue checks.
Okay.
And you too can receive blue checks.
Bang. Real checks.
You know.
Put ISRC codes on your music.
But shout out to all the artists that kind of submitted tonight, man. I think they were overall it was very entertaining.
I love the day ones, man. And as this thing blows up, I'm gonna remember you.
Hey, look, we're gonna remember all of matter of fact, all of our day ones. I'm giving 25% off of your first session.
Okay.
First session, I'll take care of 25% off. Go ahead and say you.
Hey, you hear that? Hey, man.
Make sure you hit
better
me in my DM.
screenshot this, man.
Hit me in my DM at Fat Profit on Instagram, and that offer will expire at midnight.
You said that's a good deal. Folks pay more for their cell phones. Easy, man. Right. Talk about it.
Right.
Ugh.
Y'all gotta love it, man. But music is key, and respect is key. Love, happiness, peace, and hair grease. Cookies and lemonade, bitches.
Hey, hold up. So the last thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send y'all. I'm gonna give y'all this link to our events.
Hey, pause.
So
man.
again,
pause, man. You can't just be giving them the link, bro. I'm gonna give y'all this link.
Maybe I missed it, but here is the link to our events. Damn. Copy that. Patchwork Studio events.
Copy, paste,
It'll
and
keep
share.
you locked in.
Copy, paste, and share.
And that's it. That's it for tonight, man. I'm Oz Banger.
And I'm Fat Profit.
Hey, man, we out.
Deuces.
Thank you.